In case you have not heard the news, Osun governorship election has been concluded and Ademola Adeleke won the election. He defeated his APC counterpart. Now, what you might not understand about this election is that before the election, prior to the election, the APC mobilized about 16 governors, 16 sitting governors and the Senate president to go into Osun State in order to influence the people to vote for Osun State. Of course, that is the mildest way to say it. But then, we all know what exactly they are there to influence. However, the election was carried out. The people came out in their numbers and they voted. And even with the 16 governors coming from the APC camp and the Senate president, they were not enough to influence the votes of the masses. And so this is a plus for democracy. Now, people are now saying that, okay, it is possible that this is part of the master plan of President Ahmed Bola Tinubu. That we are rejoicing that a particular person can defeat APC. That we should not rejoice, that this thing is a plan. The other school of thought is saying that this is an example of what would happen in 2027 if only we can play by the rules of what Osun people did. Now, I don't know the side you would go for or the side you believe, whether it is a master plan, a part of a master plan in order for President Ahmed Bola Tinubu to retain the presidential seat, or whether the APC was actually won by the people. Because if the latter is the case, if APC was actually defeated by Ademola Adeleke by the people's votes, then we already know that 2027, if we do as Osun people have done, that the APC would be defeated. However, if this is a part of the master plan, as the other school of thought is saying, that we should not even rejoice here too, that this particular thing that just went on, Tinubu knows about it. In fact, Tinubu sacrificed Osun State so that he will get. And again, if you even look at it, in the acceptance speech of Adeleke, he has drummed support for President Ahmed Bola Tinubu, that is his preferred presidential candidate.
At this point, I must deeply appreciate Mr. President, His Excellency, Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for his strong support for a free and fair election. Mr. President is a son of Osun State, and I hereby reaffirmed my earlier endorsement of him for a second term in the 2027 presidential election.
Of course, we all were thinking that, of course, he said it before the election. We were thinking that he made that statement before the election so that Tinubu would support him and, make him the governor. Yeah? Which is possibly, if we are going to follow the school of thought of the other people that is saying that this is part of Tinubu's master plan, then we would now start looking at the support that Ademola Adeleke has been drumming for Tinubu. And we are now trying to put two and two together to say, was there an agreement that I will make you governor if you support me in my presidential aspirations? Do you understand? So, anyway, anyone that it is, APC has been defeated in Osun State, and it has gone down in history that Adeleke defeated APC in Osun State, even with the intimidation, 16 governors coming into one state.
The governor, the man that came to rescue the people of Osun, The man that is here to rescue the people of Osun, the era of dancing governor is over.
Monday Opebolo went with the 16 governors. If it was B2B that came inside Edo State now, he will now start saying something about security, this one that he needs to be mindful of the security, and this one, that one. You know, that thing that happened that period. But now he can enter into other people's states without permission from the governor. But there's no problem. That's not even why we're here. Put Adeleke. All right. Good afternoon, sir. The dancing governor. Today, in fact, the whole of today will be dance. Because who could have thought, with all the intimidation, you were able to beat APC? Who is APC? If the people are with you, see, you have to tell your nephew. Your nephew has to organize free concert for everybody in that Osun State. So that will come and dance well. Osun State should even be nicknamed the dancing state. Because, it is not easy. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations. So I don't know if you have a daughter that wants to. Sorry now. Don't be looking at me like that. So you can go now. Go and be dancing now. Why are you here in my studio now? I just said let me congratulate you. I ask if you have a daughter that wants to marry. I want to help just because I want to help you marry your daughter doing this thing. So another 4 years for Adeleke in the bag. Well, I wouldn't know whether they will go to court because, of course, we will still be bringing you the update if court happens, and we'll see what happens in court if the APC would go to court. But until next time, stay safe and stay blessed.